Am I even here? I don't know. Am I back? Put one in the chat if I'm back. The goat. Chat, my Wi-Fi just cut, like, literally just shut off. Like, my Wi-Fi literally just shut off and came back on. And that's the one thing you don't want as a streamer, for your Wi-Fi to shut down. Anyways, we're back. Let's stop wasting time. All right, YouTube, we're back. I don't know what happened. Live stream went, Wi-Fi cut out. I don't even know where I was. I think I was here. Anyways, let's continue, chat. Funneling gameplay using mint without pre-com may sacrifice the damage of other burst 3s. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it goes if you use them without the main character, but it's fine. Funneling gameplay leads to inconsistent performance in mobbing, but can still be used effectively. Sure, I don't know if that's too much of a con, but that's fine. Without pre-com mint, even rotations are her strongest. So 14 full bursts will have a significant difference over 13. Come on. Like, chat, is this not obvious or am I tweaking? I feel like this is just obvious. I don't know. Anyways, she cannot alter bursts, as that will revert her to dancing state, forfeiting her huge buffs. If she's alone. I'm sorry, I'm never using mint without Preca. Let's just keep it a buck. We're never doing it, bro. We're not doing it. We're always using her with Preca. There's no way. It's like using Noir. It's like using Blanc without Noir. It's not happening. You're always gonna use these two together. So I feel like if you're gonna do pros and cons for the characters, I know it is individual characters, yes. If you're gonna do pros and cons, make it more so about them together as a duo. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like, imagine if someone said a con for Blanc is that she's a 60-second cooldown character. Well, yes, but the whole point is you're supposed to use her with this named character so that she's not a 60-second cooldown character. I think that's like the whole gimmick of the character. I don't know. Anyways, maybe I'm just exploding for no reason. Probably. Buffing units that are extremely front-loaded have strong burst skill damage like Cinderella. You must pre-charge Mint and release shots as soon as Mint switches to singing state to activate her attack buff before burst 3. That's so specific. Okay. Force pairing with pre-cup to enforce singing permanently. What? Is that really a con, chat? Like, yes, it is. It is a con. I get it. You're like, but like, it's lore accurate. Mint and Preca are always together. Mint, they're from the same squad. That's the whole point. Think of Mint and Preca as one character. That's the whole point. Think of them as one character. Think of them as the character TT Star. Think of them as that. I don't know if this is so much of a con. It is in the sense of like you have to use another character with them. Like, literally, it's like saying a con for Noir or a con for Blanc that you have to use her with Noir, where in her kit it says you need to use her with Noir. That's how it's meant to be. I don't know if that's a con. Cause what's the difference of me saying they're saying like, oh, a con for all burst 3s is that you have to use a burst 1 and 2 to get to their burst skill. Like, that's the same shit. Not really. Is it? Chad, is that the same thing or not? Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Anyways, force pairing her with non-cooldown reduction burst 2 Prika leads to a non-cooldown reduction burst 1 like Miranda. Oh, come on. Sure. That's just so nitpick. There's something about these pros and cons that irks me. That's just so nitpick. By using Prika with Mint, and none of them have cooldown reduction, it stops you from using them with Miranda and Zwei, because I'm gonna pick Miranda and Zwei over Anise or Little Mermaid. Requires resilience or reload speed cubes, so requires resilience or reload speed, so as not to lose S1 buffs. Cannot spam for burst gen either for the same reason. Max ammo from burst skills have anti-synergy with DPS Privity and Anise. The value of crit is dampened against enemies with core as they are in the same category of multipliers. TT star are too strong. Resources are too low. Help. Question is that one character worth 2 slots? That's a valid question. Is Mint and Prika worth 2 slots? I would say so. What they're offering, you're talking about crazy healing, crazy buffing. They don't have damage though, so maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that's a good point. Do 2 characters require 1 slot? Maybe. Maybe. If both of them are offering more than like a regular burst 2 and a flex burst 3 in terms of my overall damage, I'd say so. Anyways, we're on to Prika. Locks in Mint to sing forever, forcing her to provide constant high value buffs every burst rotation instead of every other. Great. Provides amazing heals that can help the team survive through most damage dealt from bosses unless lethal. It's very true. She can heal up to like 20, 30,000, no, 200, 300,000 every second. That's crazy. Assist a team with decent buffs of the same type as Mint. As well as cheeky but practically useless charge damage buff. It's practically useless. The one thing I don't, it's not like it's useless, but I don't understand why Prika has Pierce though. I don't know why they keep giving all these supporters the Pierce effect. That's one thing I still like till this day. Maybe like I get it, but I don't. Like, could we get a character that gives everybody Pierce? Is that too much to ask? Could we get a supporter that gives all allies the Pierce effect? Cause then that's game changing. If there's a character that could give all allies the Pierce effect, we're talking about some game changing character right there. Cause imagine if everybody could get the Pierce effect. Do you know how crazy that would be? Cause then I'm running a shotgun team with, oh God, that'd be too much. That'd actually be too much. Hey, thank you for becoming a loyal Nikke, blessed love baby lover. Thank you so much for becoming a loyal Nikke on the channel. Much love, much love. Thank you so much. Anyways, where was I? Only needs to burst 1, ideally the first burst when paired with Mint. Okay. Increases her own burst cooldown when with Mint, preventing misclick accidentally, especially on auto. Sure. Has Pierce, which helps immensely with burst gen against certain bosses or campaigns. Yeah, I mean, I get that part. But like, it's more so I don't get why they keep giving Pierce to them. I mean, I get it, but it's so hard for me. It's like, it's not hard for me. I get it, but I don't understand why they decide to give it to this character over all these other characters who could like have more value with it, if that makes sense. Anyways, Tetra's new best duo, which increases wishlist value tremendously, dominates Tetra Tower. Instant buffs can be useful for PvP, yet rank B in PvP. Anyways, cons: need Mint to be meta. Increases her own burst skill, or own burst cooldown when with Mint. in case where Mint dies, Prequel will not be able to burst instantly. It doesn't even matter because what's no wait. Not what's Prequel's her thing is a 40-second cooldown. It doesn't even matter. That doesn't even matter. Her cooldown is a 40-second cooldown. So even if Mint was to die, you would then just have a 40-second cooldown burst 2 character on your team. So that doesn't even matter for real. Just a normal burst 2 with a 40-second cooldown when not with Mint, weak off potential. Mint may not even need her sometimes against some bosses or some raids element. We would never do this to you, Prika. Oh God, I'm going to loot at waifus. Okay, thank you, Friedwin. Thank you, Friedwin. Do you have your pros and cons? Very simple. Pros and cons can be used. This is for Mint. Can be used on any team compositions thanks to her bursting having global offensive buffs, and she excels even more in Pierce and rocket launcher compositions thanks to skill 1 and 2. Cheaper unit to build if you are not a competitive player. 777 and basic overload gear for a character that can compete with the current burst 2 meta buffers. Her con is if she is used as an off burst character, she literally loses all her kit, rendering her useless. Literally. Simple, straight to the point. Very factual. Let's go to the next one. Prika. Pros and cons. The pros: when paired with Mint, you get every buff you need while also having a pretty respectable sustain thanks to Prika. Very good. Very true as well. Chief character to build if you're not competitive. 777 and basic overload gear for a character that can compete with the current burst 2 meta buffers if paired with Mint. Very true. If paired with Mint. But again, I don't know why you would use Prika without her being paired with Mint. You get what I'm saying? Shift up wedding skin and summer item skin. My life is yours. Sure. Anyways, on her, oh, this is a con now. On her own, she loses most of her kit, similar to Tia. There's almost no reason for her or to use her in teams if you're not pairing her with Mint. That's true, because she's meant to be used with Mint, you guys. If you want to run them together, it can't be in a Miranda and Zwei composition since you are missing out in CDR. I understand the Zwei and Miranda thing, like crit, pierce, crit damage, crit rate, pierce. I get it. But like, what are you competing in where you need all that? Solo raid? Like, genuinely, so much people, how much people who is watching this video right now, right, genuinely competes in solo raid and actively is trying to push for #1. I would be surprised if even more than 1% of you guys say you are, because there's not that many people pushing for rank 1. You would have to be an insane will, right? And honestly, just ranking isn't hard at all, right? Like, just participating is enough. Ranking isn't hard at all, right? It's not. But hey, I don't know. I agree with it. Anyways, I agree with all the placements, all the rankings, all the cons and pros. It just seems like some are a bit nitpicky, but it's okay. It's no problem. I agree with this. They had to have been SS minimum. They really couldn't be anything lower because that would be disrespectful. So I agree. Is there anything I would have changed? No. I don't think I would have put them in SSS tier. I don't think anybody besides Nayuta should be. I don't know why Pride still doesn't have Nayuta up here, especially in story. I don't know, but oh, right, because she doesn't have a shield. If I remember correctly, that's why her reasoning was, right? Because she doesn't have a shield like Crown. That's why. Let's take a look. Control F shield. She lacks the shield. When shield is crucial. Mind you, the only reason why the word shield is even mentioned in this is because Crown has a shield. I hate that so much. This looks so disrespectful to Naito. She's ranked SS only because this character has a shield, bro. I mean, it's fair, but it's like, ugh. Nayuta lovers, stand up. Anyways, what do you guys think, bro? Your boys Zxous, what do you guys think? Chat, what do you guys think? Let me know. Crown's always on top. Nayuta, I'm sorry that you didn't surpass her, but it's okay. I love you. All you guys, I love you guys. I love you, Pride. See you guys next one. I'm out. Peace. All right. We have the revenue charts now. Let's get this out the way. I'm trying to get all these out the way before we go play Wuwa. Right? Let's get this all out the way today. The revenue chart is definitely gonna be something. Let me sip some water because I am thirsty. Also, does them having to full burst twice for full buffs drop them in the SS and story? Possibly. Possibly. Why am I holding this like a baby? A baby with a little bottle. Hey, yo. I need a mini fridge. I need everything, bro. I need a mini fridge. I need a hard drive. I need everything. Anyways, I'm gonna close my eyes and skip to the bottom of the revenue charts. Okay, we're at the bottom. All right, say hi, YouTube. Alrighty, YouTube, it's your boy Zxous, and today we are checking out the gacha revenue charts for May. Let's take a look and see what games are on top. Let's see what games shut down. Let's make fun of some games and let's not make fun of a lot of the games. Let's take a look. Boom. Final Fantasy ended their services. I didn't even know you had a game, so I don't care. Black Beacon is in maintenance. I don't know why y'all are holding this game. Delete it. Heaven's Hells? Y'all just get away with any title. My GOAT game, Astra Knight of Veda, making less money than me last month. My GOAT game, Astra Knight of Veda, made less money than me. Anybody with a 9-to-5 made more than Knights of Veda. That's a company. So it's time for that game to shut down. It was so perfect for me, yet so iffy. It's time for you to shut down, Knights of Veda. I love you, but I don't think you guys could keep going on. Let's skip all these other. I'm not going over every title. Star Sailors, I don't know what you are. I can't go. Oh my God. All these games made 2K? What's a popular game here? Oh, this has to be lie. These numbers are not real. They're not accurate. No possible way Counterside made $7,000. There is no way I will accept that. Chat, there was a period where Counterside was my bread and butter, my child. That's how good Counterside was to me. I will not accept that. Silver and Blood, one of those games that are overly hyped up when it comes out. After a couple months, is down the water. 16,000, get it together. Get it together. Anyways, Hegan, you still test me. I'll let you live. Let's keep going. One Punch Man Road to Hero 2.0. Chat, if you guys see a game here that you know, like, I don't know about Legend Clover, so I'm not gonna talk about it, but I'm only talking about the games I know of. Girls Frontline made 80, oh my God, 68,000. Resident Solstice 82,000. Snowbreak, wait, did they come off their maintenance? Did Snowbreak come off their maintenance? Because how did they make this much money from 4,000? Did they come off their maintenance? They did, right? I'm pretty sure Snowbreak came back from their maintenance, but they actually just like ended up deciding to censor everything, right? Yeah, they censored everything. That's unfortunate. Imagine you having a Gooner game and you censor everything. You think the Gooners are gonna stay if they can't Goon? At that point, shut your game. How is Timeline Squad making $110,000? That game is god awful. I played that game and I was the... Oh, let's just move on. Let's take a look. I don't know a lot of these games. Guardian Tales, I know, but there's no way they made the exact same amount of money every month. SAO Integral Factor, 180,000. My Go SAO game. The closest thing to a gotcha MMO actual SAO game. I'm telling you guys, I say it all the time. If they actually made an SAO game with the actual console, I would buy it. I would be a villain. I'm sorry. I would be a villain in the game. If you guys know I should probably never get powers, I would be a villain. I wouldn't. If I had powers in real life, I would probably use my powers for good. Or I wouldn't use my powers at all, to be honest. But if I needed to, I would use it for good. Bleach Brave Souls with 300,000. You know what? Going slow like this actually seems respectable. Because now I can low-key talk about my games at a regular pace. I don't know what Cookie Run Oven Smash is. I don't know how much Cookie Run games there are, but there's way too much. Tower of Fantasy making $323 is ridiculous. Just stop. Did the Destiny game shut down? Ethereum restart, you were talked about the longest. God knows what happened to you. Lost Sword. I played, thought it was great. 380,000 a month definitely doesn't seem like too much of a loss. Cause that game is not spending more than 10,000 on an update. I can guarantee it. I mean, I can't. I take that statement back. I don't know. You know, people be suing for anything nowadays. So let me just refrain from making statements that will put me in court, please. Mobile Legends Adventure, my childhood game. I played that game in high school. I am 22, turning 23 in 2 months. Yes, my birthday is in 2 months. You guys will not know about it because I don't really care that much about my birthday, but maybe you will know about it if you know me. When is my birthday, chat? Let's see who knows. High Q Fly High, I'm glad that game is still doing good. It was pretty decent. Outer Plane making $500,000. You gotta love to see it. You gotta love to see it. Dislight is making a comeback. They must have an anniversary because Dislight is the game that was falling. They must have motion. Stella Sora. The game clearly wasn't as bad as people made it out to be because it's still doing pretty good. I don't know none of these games. Star Savior, that's not the game I was playing, but 700,000 from a million. 1.7 million to you lost $1 million. Okay. Kaiju number 8, I'm surprised that game is still going. Sure. There's this JoJo's game that everybody's talking about. It's not gonna be my game, but I think a lot of people enjoy it. That's why I made 700,000. For anybody wondering, the background music of Persona, a lot of you guys. PGR making $1 million still. I'm glad. Did PGR get anything cool recently? I feel like PGR got a lot more money because of Wu as well. Is that crazy to say? I feel like that's disrespectful to say. I don't know. Is it? Like, if I never played PGR and I played Wu and I loved Wu, and I'm like, oh, does this game have another company? Or does this company have another game? I might check it out. BD2 making $1.1 million. I mean, that game is literally the king of gooning games. They're not ever gonna drop. Like, think of gooning as like, it's like, gooning is just a way, it's the #1 way to exploit money. It is. At the end of the day, there's going to be people who just can't get enough of these girls, right? And that's kind of like what OF is. How is Sophia Rain making more money than LeBron James? It's just how the world is, unfortunately. And you know, in a gacha game, it's more respectable than OnlyFans, I think. I would make a game called Zxous Goddess of Nikke, or Goddess of Zxous Nikke. I would make one if I could. Chat, should I make a game? How much money is it to make a game? Let me know. I'll make a Gooner game so goonified you never know. I wouldn't, I'm lying. That One Piece Ambition game is still doing good, so I'm pretty happy about that. Origin making 1.6 million. I don't know, bro. Origin is like, it's going, how? I don't know. I don't know how. I mean, they got Claude though, but she was 3 weeks. I don't know. I don't know. Honkai Impact 3rd, 1.7 million. Pokemon Master EX 1.8 million. Limbus Company 1.8 million. People keep telling me to try Limbus Company. Maybe one day. Maybe I might. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels, I haven't played in like a week, but phenomenal game. Well, phenomenal is the reach. The game is stupid. Solo Leveling Arise 2 million. I'm glad they're coming back up somehow. AFK Journey still making 2 million. I'm glad. Yeah, Origin is I was watching the live stream this morning. Origin is dropping Merlin soon. Bleach Soul Resonance 2.4 million. Love to see it. Persona 5 The Phantom X 2.6 million. I love to see it. Mongrel Star Dive, not my game, but I know a lot of people play this game. 2.8 million. You love to see it. When your game makes over $2 million, I think you're safe. Even over $1 million. I don't know how much it takes to make a gacha game every update. Because I could only assume like Nikke is putting hundreds of thousands into updates. If you're talking about pop-up shops and all this extra stuff, I'm sure. Right? Sponsors, collabs, all that stuff. JJK Phantom Parade 3.2 million. You love to see it. We're in the 40s. Blue Archive made a whopping, drumroll please, 3.25 million. You love to see it. Sword X Staff, isn't that a new game? I'm pretty sure that's a new game. It is. $4 million on release is pretty good. And that game just came out, I think, so that's good. Dragon Travelers, a game that I've gotten numerous sponsors for, but never did it. Very, very good that they're still doing great. Arc Knights Enfield, $4.7 million. How do you go from 17.2 to $4.7 million? Don't get me wrong, I understand this is not the accurate number, but how do you drop by $13 million? Your honeymoon phase just came to an end? But you're not even in the top 30. And you want me to consider you a big game? Let me not come after that community, because I might try it out one day. No, I'm not, but that's interesting. How did they drop by $13 million, chat? $12 million, I guess? No banner release, really? What do you mean no banner release? Don't they get a character every month? Or every 3 weeks? It's because of rerun banners? The game is new. What rerun banners? The game is brand new, basically. How could they have rerun banners so quickly? They're dropping rerun banners over new banners? Arc Knights, don't do it. Don't make me open my mouth. Licensing game in the market may cost $1 million for licensing. Oh my God. They have one character for more than 40 days. Cope. Oh my God. Cope. I know when Saint Tonta sees this, because I think he hates this game, right? When he sees this, he's gonna jump for joy. Anyways, Azure Lane. I mean, with all the stuff they got recently, I would hope they're somewhere. But they're, 5.4 million. I mean, they're exploiting again the gooning stuff. I respect it. We're in the top 30 now, y'all. Chaos Zero Nightmare, $6.6 million. Very, very good. Reverse 1999, 6.95. Okay, Reverse 1999 has been doing a lot. Like, they're actually doing very good. And that's the game I expected to shut down. So I'm proud. Congratulations, Reverse 1999. Summoner's War, I don't care about you no more. I'm not 5. But congratulations on 7 million. One Piece Bounty Rush 3, 7.3 million. Cool. I haven't played Bounty Rush in about a month or 2, so I got to get back into that. Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, they had nothing, but they got 7.8 million. Congratulations to y'all. Treasure Cruise, I think they got Emu, like the crazy villain. So W1, you're 7.8. Grand Cross got Nemesis oh my God, where am I? Grand Cross got Nemesis Meliodas, which was a 7 for the first time in Grand Cross history. They actually got a 7% rate up banner, and it was a very good banner. So that was like a must for them to make money. They had a 7% rate up banner for SSRs. The first time in Grand Cross history to have that much. The highest they had before was 4%, and that was on like festivals. So 7% is quite big, I'm not gonna lie. I still don't have the character though, and I've been summoning every day. Yes, I do play Grand Cross. Zxous, less than 10 million, but still in the top 20. I respect it. Yikes. Okay, Uma, Pretty Derby, 11.3 million. You love to see it. Puzzle and Dragon, 10 million. Sure. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Dragon Ball Legends, 14.6. Let's do this little thing. Let's do it like this. We're gonna go slow. 14.6 million Dragon Ball Legends. Fate Grand Order, 15.7 million. Neverness to Everness, 22.5 million. Congratulations. TC, wait! Hold on, Nikke! What? $29.6? What? From Neon? Cause Anis was out 2 weeks before May even started. Neon Firepower! Firepower! We're a top 6 gacha game? My goodness. Arknights, 30 million. Goat Game, Wuthering Waves, 31 million. Hawkeye Star Rail, 37 million. Genshin Impact, 41 million. Love and Deep Space, 48 million. We cannot beat the girls. I'm sorry, we can't beat the girls. Their wallet, like, how do the girls have more love for the guys in Love and Deep Space than the guys like in Nikke? Come on, we gotta step it up. Let's hit 1. But W. Hey. My 2 gold gacha games in the top 6. Hey, man. First off, Nikke making more than Neverness to Everness is funny as hell. It's funny as hell. But we've beaten them 2 months in a row. So, clearly you don't have to have an open world gacha game to be successful. Because look at Nikke. This is just the standard. That's the standard. You don't have to have an open world gacha game to make that money, y'all. Nikke setting the bar. Wuwa, y'all have your anniversary. Heck, Nikke beat you guys last month. So Wuwa, this is what happens when your story or your game has a good story. This is what happens when your game has good communication and your banners are actually fair, even though I still don't have pre-co. So, W. I don't know what I'm doing there, but W, Nikke. I'm happy. It's crazy how Nikke is 2 steps below Wuthering Waves is crazy when you see the difference in quality. It just kind of goes to show how crazy Nikke is, at least their fan base. Big W. Where'd they get most of their money from? The global version. It was literally the global version. They're not getting no money from the CM version, and they're not getting money from the Taiwan version. They are getting all their money from the global version. That's a 17 if you can't see it. Big W, Nikke. Phenomenal. Nikke top 3. No, Nikke's not even gonna. Nikke will probably be a 10 or 11 next month. But either way, Nikke's making enough money. They keep making this money. The game is never gonna shut down. I can tell you guys that, because it's not a game. It's a game where they create as much characters as they want. As long as Nikke is able to keep developing stories, the game is gonna actually be around for 25 million years. It's your boy Zxous. Let me know what you guys think about the gacha revenue. Astro Knight and Veta, highly disappointed. Highly disappointed. Highly disappointed. Genuinely, that's the biggest disappointment I've seen. And I know the game is bad, but I'm still disappointed. Counterside, highly disappointed as well. It's your boy Zxous, I'm out. All right. Chat. What everybody, not everybody, what most of you guys are here for it's time for the woo-up portion of the stream. So if you were only here for Nikke, thank you for coming out. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. But we are doing woo stuff now. So thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm here regardless. Thank you, bro. Sometimes people just care for Nikke, and that's understandable. That's 100% understandable. I'm changing the title though. All right. Close Nikke. Let me just make sure I did my dailies real quick on Nikke. Not did it. Let me make sure I got time for my queen's story. Chat, is there anybody in the chat who doesn't even know about like Nikke and only subscribed to me recently because of Wuwa? Anybody in the chat right now because of that? I'm curious. Because I got like 50 subscribers from that Wuwa video. The reaction. So I'm just curious. I doubt it. I got like 50 or 60 subscribers. It may be even 70 from that reaction video. Which just seemed a bit crazy to me, one. Nah, you're gonna piss me off. Oh my god, these people crack me up. Okay. All right. We have a Wuwa video to react to. Apparently we are going to be talking about the Cyberpunk collab. All right, we're going to be watching this video. Okay, we're going to take a look at the Cyberpunk collab because apparently there's some bad stuff with the Cyberpunk collab. Which I did kind of mention a little bit earlier, but we're going to find out exactly what's going on. Because I'm excited for this collab. I spent money, as you guys seen. That tweet blew up. I spent a lot of money. I'm ready for the collab. But there's a problem with the collab. So we're going to take a look. Let's find out what the problem is. Skull CJ. Cyberpunk, Wuwa Cyberpunk collab has some problems. The community is divided. Let's find out.
Today we're going to take a look at the good, the bad, and the ugly from the Wuthering Waves Cyberpunk collab.
You know, Night City was never really home.
Okay.
Just somewhere I lived for a while. Another high-tech city. But nothing like Star Torch Academy, is it? Got a score to settle with that nightmare-tastic Discord. Everything else can wait.
The oh-so-awaited Cyberpunk collab is finally here in Wuthering.
Mind you, this is 7 days, y'all. It's next Monday this collab happens. What time though? 7 Monday or 7 like in the morning, or a Monday in the morning, one in the night? What time? Let me know, because I don't know what time these banners go live. I need to know. Am I going to be live? Absolutely not. Or should I save my summons for a live stream, chat? Should I save my post for a live? Because I will be live on Monday. But if that's at nighttime, then if it's Monday night, I'll be live on the Tuesday. Should I save my post for a live stream? Or should I just summon? Make a video? We'll see. Let's continue.
Tons of information, and per usual, the community is divided. On one side, people are mad at several features from the collab, calling it the worst collab in gacha history, while others are loving it, calling it the best collab in gacha history. So today we will thread right down the middle and break down the collab and point out exactly what it has to offer. Now, before we continue, I do want to let y'all know my personal take regarding the Cyberpunk X Wuwa collab. I want to tell y'all what I think about it and overall how I feel, because at the end of the day, no matter what this video says, there's always going to be those weird parasocials in my comments talking about Kurobot, Hoyo Shill,
So it goes to everybody. Because again, y'all, I made a video of reacting to the story. Oh, he's a Kurobot. It wasn't in a disrespectful way, but it's just funny how one reaction labels me a Kurobot. It is the best gacha game, though. I don't care what you tell me. This is my Go gacha game. Well, after DK.
How dare you say this about my company? So, with that said, guys, let me tell you how I feel. First off, I'm excited. I'm super excited for the Cyberpunk X Wuwa collab. I think the characters look great. The combat animations look good.
I think so.
General stuff.
I'm not gonna lie. I
think the character.
I love this picture of Lucy. This is probably the best picture I've seen from Lucy. Like, I love it. And same thing with Rebecca. I love it.
The combat animations look good. The general stuff from the patch looks pretty normal, pretty interesting, dope to see.
I never played Cyberpunk, the actual game, so I don't know Adam Smasher. I don't remember him in the show. It's been years, y'all. I don't remember much about the show. It's gonna be one of those things where I would have to rewatch the show and be like, oh, I remember, oh, I remember. But I watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners like years ago.
Smasher. But with all that, and with the fact that I'm excited, I will be getting Lucy, I will be getting Rebecca, I will be getting their signature weapons. I might even go for dupes on all of them. With all that said, I gotta say, I didn't think the live stream was as great as it could have been. There was some things that I think they could have added that made the stream that much better. And in all reality, when it comes to
it was my first live stream, y'all, so I don't know.
The Coral Shop, when it comes to the exclusive limited currency for the banner, when it comes to the fact that 50/50 doesn't transfer over to the next banner or the next limited character.
That makes sense, because it's a different currency. But that's the problem, I feel like. Let's see.
When you take into consideration all of those things, there are some factors that I'm not very pleased with. I think they could have done much better. And while I do understand that this is a company and they don't care about us and they're trying to milk us like every single other gaming company, especially in the gacha space, I still think they could have done a little bit better. There are also things that have its good side and its bad side, like the whole summoning event. The more you summon, you get some currency back, and you also have a chance to get the dupes if you summon, enough. I think that's pretty good, but I also don't like the part that the first dupe is at like one.
Okay. After 2 multis, you get 2 pulls back. After 4 multis, you get 3 pulls back. After 8 multis, you get a multi back in total. So after 1 rotation, you get a multi back. Honestly, not that bad. After 120, you get half a single or half a multi. At 160, so after 2 rotations, you get 15 pulls and a dupe of the character. I'm not going to lie, I've never seen a game, maybe one of these other big gacha games have done it, I've never seen a gacha game give a dupe for a character for free off a rebate event. That's crazy regardless. The fact that 160 and 420 are even dupes is crazy. That's crazy already. Right? And especially, I feel like 160 is a fair amount. After 2 rotations, if you lose 50/50, you're probably going to go another 4 rotation for the character. If you win 50/50, you're probably going to do another rotation on the banner or the weapon banner. So I feel like that's honestly pretty good. I just don't like the idea of a separate currency for a collab, because I know a lot of you guys in my last video said you shouldn't make or you shouldn't compare Honkai Star Rail to Wuwa, but at the end of the day, Honkai Star Rail's regular currency that you use for all their regular characters are the same currency you use to summon for their collab characters. So I would say Honkai Star Rail did that better than Wuwa. Because why is there a new currency? I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it, but it's okay. I'm not mad about it because it's not like I have the asteroid to convert it over. I'm good. But there are players who definitely converted their asteroid into the regular currency because why would anybody expect there to be a collab currency? You know what I'm saying? And now they're deemed stupid, which is like, I can understand, but I don't at the same time. Somebody make it make sense because I don't like what I like.
160, and then the second dupe should have logically been at like 320 maybe, but then it's 420 or something along those lines. Long story short, that second dupe is hella expensive. There's extra things like the fact that according to some people we get less corals when we get characters, and also the
apparently PGR does it the same way.
Specific corals from this particular event to get the dupes from the shop, which a lot of people already had a lot of corals. Before we continue into the rest of the video, there is one thing that a lot of people have been complaining about that I personally don't find a problem with, and that is the fact that a lot of people are mad because they converted their astrites into summons, right?
Yeah. Now, again, I think if you did convert your asteroids into whatever this yellow, I don't even know the name of this yellow currency. If you did convert these asteroids into this, I don't think you're an idiot. But if I asked you what was your reasoning to do that, what would you tell me? Because nothing changes there, y'all. You get what I'm saying? There's nothing changing from using your asteroid and using these yellow currency. The only thing that changes is the look of, I guess, the currency you're using. So I wouldn't call you stupid for doing this, but I would sit there and ask you, why did you do it? And if you were to tell me because you assumed that the collab was going to be with this currency, then I would say touche. Because I don't think it's crazy for the community or some players to expect a collab banner in the game to use the currency that it's used for every other 5-star character since the start of the game. Or maybe this is something they've announced the Cyberpunk collab a year in advance, I think. Why didn't they let us know in advance as well that it was going to be a different currency? I don't know. I feel like there could have been something to solve this issue. But it is what it is. I guess you learn now.
I'm going to be honest with you. You're dumb. Right? Not because of the collab, not because the collab is going to have exclusive summons. No, not because of that.
Even the weapon banner?
Is going to have exclusive.
Oh, I didn't even know. It's even the weapon banner. Oh, I forgot. I forgot about that.
Summons. No, not because of that. I think it's one of those things where just how Kuro, in my opinion, fucked up in certain aspects of this collab, absolutely no glaze there. I think that if you're the type of player that converts their astrites into summons, that's a you problem because it literally gives you no benefit.
You know what they could have done? You know what Wuwa should have done? They should have done what Nikke did. When Nikke has their collabs, you could use your regular currency that you've been using for all the other raid-up characters, and they have a collab summon. So, let's say you are one of the people who converted all your asteroids into the yellow currency. I still don't know the name. I apologize. Let's say you were somebody who converted all your asteroids into the yellow currency. You're able to still use that yellow currency on the banners, and then the corals that you get through that multi, you exchange it for the collab pools. And all the free collab pools you get, that goes on top of the stuff you already have. I feel like sometimes these gacha games make stuff so complicated, yet the player base can figure out an easy, quick solution in 2.2 seconds. Am I wrong? I don't know.
Just doing that because you're
Genshin's goaded yet again. Dead Pacho is top 3 aura. What?
But in all reality, it doesn't really help you. You don't know if you're gonna do a 10 pull and boom, get the character, and then now you have no summons for the weapon. So personally, anybody that converts their astrites into summons, it's pretty dumb. Collab or no collab, save your astrites.
I agree with what he's saying there. I do think it is, because it is one of those things where, like, if I have, okay, if I'm summoning for Cardathea, right? Let's forget about this collab. If I'm summoning for Cardathea, I'm not dumping all my asteroids into the currency to pull Cardathea. Because if I did get Cardathea within the first or second multi, I would stop summoning on her banner and then use my asteroids on the weapon banner. So I do think it is quite crazy if you do convert your asteroids into this currency, like all your asteroids into this currency beforehand. I think you're a bit silly in that regard. I do absolutely think you're quite silly in that regard. But again, I don't think players, and again, I'm not a player who use my asteroids to convert it. I'm just talking in a general sense. I don't think it's fair that players who did do that are deemed stupid or idiots, or you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think it's crazy for players to have expected to use the yellow currency to summon for these collab characters in WUA for the rate up characters that they've been doing this entire time, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to, the benefit of the doubt towards the community.
Use them on the banner. You get no benefit.
But yes, I do think you have to be stupid. Not stupid. I think you have to be a bit like, why? Just why would you have done that in the first place? That's what I think.
However, from converting your asteroid. So that's the only thing that I've seen people, you know, yapping about that has been a little bit of a controversy, but
okay,
personally I think that's stupid. And then outside of that, I think honestly the banner is like okay. I don't like the fact that it has 50-50. I think it's wild to have 50-50 on a collab banner and you can lose to a Calcharo, especially
Skull CJ. I'm sorry, but okay, maybe I would agree with this if it was like, what are you saying though? You wanted it to just be guaranteed to 5-star? I feel like the only way they could have done that. No, wait, what? I feel like a 50-50 still had to happen. Maybe they could have done something where you lost a 50-50 to Rebecca. Like you would summon on Rebecca or Lucy's banner and their rate up, but if no, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not asking for a not of 50-50 on a limited time banner. I thought the banner was staying here for life. Are they going away? Sorry, am I misspoken? Are these banners going away? I thought they were staying here for like forever.
50 on a collab banner and you can lose to a Calcharo, especially when the pity doesn't transfer over to the next banner. I think that's
32 days.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry.
I expect them to remove the 50-50, but still, when you think about it, it's pretty damn wild. Now, the next thing that I do think is wild as hell as well.
Okay, y'all are asking why would a collab banner stay? You know, I gotta take the community's advice. I gotta stop comparing this damn game to Honkai Star Rail. I'm sorry. I think Honkai Star Rail did the whole gotcha thing with a collab better. I do. The banners are there forever, so you never really miss out on that nonsense, right? You use one single currency for those banners, so people who did convert their asteroid don't have to feel stupid. I think they did it better, and maybe since everything that has to do with WUA is always compared back to one of these Hoyo games, maybe I'm just programmed to naturally compare the two games. You get what I'm saying? Is it my fault? No! It's you guys' fault, because you guys always compare WUA to Honkai Star Rail, and WUA to Genshin Impact, and WUA to Arknights, and WUA to Neverness and Everness, and WUA to my damn ass shit! It's always you guys. It's not me. So don't look at me crazy when I'm comparing WUA to... Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just getting a bit... I'm sorry. But y'all can't blame me.
Is the fact that the coral is going to be separate from the coral we already have. A lot of people have been saving coral, and saving coral is complete.
Now, let's just drink some water, y'all. Let's just drink some... Obviously, I'm not really mad. It was more of just a meme thing, but... Anyways, I think this whole new coral shop is a bit silly. I don't like it. I don't like the idea. I don't like the idea of like damn near everything is being new with this collab. You get what I'm saying? I don't like the fact that there's new like a different currency. I don't like the fact that there's a new coral. I don't like the fact that there's all this new stuff towards this collab in the sense of how you're getting rewards and currency and pulls for like summoning. You get what I'm saying? Just the gotcha portion. I don't really like it. I don't hate it because, again, I'm not an idiot. I didn't use my asteroids and convert them over. For what? I'm a smarty pants, hence why it doesn't bother me. But in the general, like, I think it's crazy.
Separate from the coral we already have, a lot of people have been saving coral, and saving coral is completely different from
or you know what they should have done? They should have made a feature in this coral shop. Where is it? Go back.
And saving coral separate from
they should have made, maybe like if you scroll down, there should be a conversion thing where you can convert your other corals into this coral. They should do that. Why don't they just have a feature like that? Why don't they just have a feature where you could convert your regular currency, the yellow currency, into the collab one? I feel like there's so many things Wuthering could have done to make this collab just go so smoothly. Why don't you just have a conversion thing? Everybody's happy that way. If you did make the mistake of converting, you can just convert it into the new limited currency. If you do have corals, you can just convert your corals into the new corals, right? Why don't they just make it so simple? You know why? Because it's a damn gotcha game.
We already have. A lot of people have been saving coral, and saving coral is completely different from turning.
Can we talk about, I'm sorry, can we talk about this figure? What's this figure here with no pants on? That's looking like Shion. Shinon? What's your name? Shino? From Slime? Can we talk about this figure here? Give me the link.
Into summons. A lot of us have saved coral, and we were waiting to use that coral for dupes like we've been doing to this day. So, okay, fine, you go ahead and make your exclusive summon currency, but at least keep the goddamn same corals, and it's not. So that's a little bit of a problem.
Shion, that's the name.
I'm still excited. I'm still gonna summon because I like the character.
Same.
I think the quality is absolutely there. They look great. They have great animations. Hopefully they perform as good as, you know, collab characters should, but we'll have to wait and see. With all that, let's hop on into the rest of the video. I'm gonna just skim through some of the things that I personally think
are really
good when it comes to the Cyberpunk collab. Then we'll go on to the bad, and then we'll go on to the ugly. Kicking things off with the character.
What were we doing this whole time? I'm sorry. What was this first 5 minutes then? I thought this was the bad.
Let's be honest. Insanely good detail in their design. The gameplay looks pretty damn good. The animations and cutscenes that we've seen when they use their abilities and skills look great, and their ultimate animations are absolutely peak. Every time they're on screen, every time we've seen animations from the story previews that we saw, they look really good. On top of that, we have a free Rebecca. This is massive and pretty hype, and I know a lot of
Let's be for real, chat. I'm gonna be so honest. I'm not gonna sit here and jump for joy at the idea of a free Rebecca. That was a mandatory thing. If this game did not give one of the collab characters for free, it was getting dunked on. The only thing Wuthering has to deal with on a daily basis is the fact that every other community is attacking them. So, do you think Wuthering would have even gotten away with not giving a free collab character when all these other games? Heck, I get Alloy from Genshin for free. Alloy! They had to give somebody for free. It was a mandatory thing. I'm not gonna jump for joy for that. That was mandatory.
People are going to say, well, every collab gives away a free character. That does not take away from the fact that getting a free Rebecca is still pretty hype. Just like every collab ever that gave away a free character
it's hype.
Was pretty damn
hype, but it was mandatory.
Rebate event, it's good, and it does have bad parts.
No. Chat, I'm sorry. As much as I want to sit here and dunk on a rebate event, I would take this type of rebate event than just summoning and getting nothing back in return. I don't care how much it takes. I think that's the one thing a lot of people like literally just let go over their head. It's the fact of like, this is something we didn't even like, we weren't supposed to get, in my opinion. A rebate event with dupes involved in that? I don't feel like this is something we were supposed to get, but it's something that ended up coming. And it's just like, now that we have it, the problem is, oh, well, it benefits more of the people who've been saving their currency. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
But we're going to talk about the good ones first, and then we'll talk about the bad ones later. First off, if you're already planning to summon for the collab units, being able to get some summons back and later on being able to get some dupes is pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. I think that's an awesome way to get yourself some dupes on your characters. And if you're a whale or you're someone that has been saving for a while, going for like an S3 or an S6, you're going to get a lot of value for your buck. And then on top of that, we did get a little bit of overall cyberpunk
that picture of Lucy's
vibes.
fire.
We're getting a little bit of Night City. We're getting obviously the really good characters. We're gonna see a little bit of David in the story, even if it's a flashback or a quick scene. And then we also got Adam Smasher. So overall, there's a lot of pretty good things when it comes to the cyberpunk collab and what they're doing to bring Night City into the world of Wuthering Waves. Moving on,
now my thing is, what I will say I'm really excited for when it comes to this Wuwa collab is that it seems like the characters, Lucy and Rebecca, are actually talking. Like, they actually afforded their voice actors. I'm sorry, I don't mean to compare it to Honkai Star Rail, but I cried of cringe and laughter when I realized that the collab in Wuwa, they had no voice lines for Saber and Archer. And I don't mean to keep comparing. I know. Right? And I know I'm gonna get that one comment. Well, if you didn't mean to keep comparing, why the hell you keep comparing? I get it, bro. But it's just, I'm happy that we have that in this game.
Have the bad. And once again, there are things that aren't that good. And like everything, there's always room for improvement. This doesn't generally mean that this is the worst collab in gacha history. This is horrendous. This is trash. What this means is that there are parts that they didn't deliver on as well as they did with some others. The first one is they missed out on not adding a bike exclusive skin with the cyberpunk theme. I mean, come on now, you guys might not know about this, but cyberpunk got some insane graphics, insane designs, and it would have been really damn cool to see a cyberpunk skin. On top,
this is not GTA. I actually would have never picked any of these bikes over the Wuwa one, personally. But opinions vary. Everybody's opinion is different. But there was no way I'm picking a Wuwa of like these bikes over the Wuwa one. I think the Wuwa bikes are so unique. These bikes are just every other bike in GTA. It's not mine.
That they
not for me.
Paid cosmetic attachments.
You gotta pay for these?
I get it. You can get those with asteroids as well, but it would have been pretty good to just add them to the game via some events, some activities to do that reward us with some of these. And even though they have done that and they are going to do that as well, these aren't really that hype in my opinion. I think they were all right, and they could have just added it to the patch to give it a little bit more oomph. Another one, no character skins. Look, I'm gonna add this to every single patch because I want character skins in.
Low key, you know what they should have done? They should have given the MCs David's jacket. Because I feel like that's easy. I don't know what this is, because this is a horrible skin. I don't know if it's a mod or what. That's a god-awful skin for whatever his name is. But I feel like they could have given the MC David's jacket.
Wuthering Waves. If you guys don't know, there is a game that is also developed by Kuro Games called Punishing Grey Raven, and let me tell you some, chat. These are some of the best looking skins I've seen in the gacha space, so I always wait for the great day that Kuro will give us some amazing. So I always wait the best looking skins I've
best looking. Let's show you the best looking skins real quick, bro. Hold on. I'm not gonna have that one. Naked King Crown. Let's go ahead and show you the best looking skins in Nikke. Best looking skins in Nikke. Best looking skins in Nikke. You want to know the best skins? What you talk about, bro? But we talk about best looking skins because I'll show you the best looking skins. I get demonetized if I show these skins. You know what? You know what? You're lucky. I get demonetized if I show these skins. I'll get demonetized if I show these skins. I'll get demonetized if I show these skins.
Seen in the gacha space. So I always wait for the great day that Kuro will give us some amazing skins to our characters that are not turtlenecks.
Chat, I got 90. I'm on a 90-day promote.
I think it's totally fine that the first summon or the first dupe that we get for one of these characters is at 160. I think that's totally fair, considering they are going to be giving us a bunch of those limited summons, on top of the fact that by the time you get to 160...
I don't know who I want to dupe for, though, because my Rebecca and Lucy are going to be on the same team. So I literally have to watch one of those videos.
Also gotten several summons from the rebate event.
No, don't tell me the stream is cooked. Chat, is my stream cooked again? Spam one if you can hear me.
Self. But what I don't like, it's the second dupe. And yes, we are still getting dupes for free, so that's still amazing and that's still great.
Bro, stop playing with me, bro. I see you guys saying
120 is pretty damn insane. They should have put that at 320, so it's just double the first one, and I think it would have been really damn good. I think that's a little bit of a personal gripe with it. I don't know if that's that bad at the end of the day, because I was still planning to summon, but it would have been nice if it was just 320. And last but not least, we have the ugly. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a couple of things up in here. We don't have a lot, but the ones that are here are quite meaningful. With that said, I want to let y'all know I'm not pointing these things out because I think this is the worst collab of all time, but like everything, there are some good things, some amazing things, some bad things, and some horrible things.
Okay.
And the ones in this category I personally think are pretty damn bad. The first one is the fact that they decided to go with a different currency. Now, I understand there are games out there that do different currency for their collab banners, but there's...
I don't know. Because we've talked about that 3 times, I think.
Also a lot of games that don't do that and use the same exact currency they've always been using. Notice how I'm not mentioning any games. I'm not trying to turn this into a tribalistic thing of my game did that, your game did this, because I think that's pretty damn corny, and if you do that, you're corny as hell. You're playing Woo-Wah.
Why I catch a stray? Why I catch a stray? Why I catch a stray right there? It was a mistake. It was a mistake, and now you're calling me corny. Why am I catching a stray right there? Why am I catching a stray right there? Huh.
Moving back over to the different currency topic, I think the big problem is the fact that we get so many gold summons throughout, you know, the patches, the events, and all of that, that a lot of people have been skipping some great banners because they thought they were going to use this gold currency on the collab banners.
Another thing is, now that he said that out, now that he pointed that out, another thing is, I don't think people should be blamed for using their asteroids on this yellow currency, because they've been promoting this collab for like a year. So imagine if you're the mega cyberpunk fan, knowing this collab is coming, and you skip every single banner trying to get these characters, saving all your currency, and now it's all useless because all your currency, all your free pulls, all these banners you skipped, you were expecting to use those currencies that you're supposed to use on those banners for this collab, to find out you can't even use it. I'm telling you, it takes nothing to make a conversion system. Again, why bother converting? No, not the converting part. I mean, like, you see in the anniversary how they gave 20 of those yellow currencies? Imagine if in a year in advance, every major event, I saved up those yellow currencies, expecting to use it on this collab, and then I find out it's a different currency. This is why they need a feature where you can convert your yellow currency that you've been stocking up all these events for, if you were saving for this collab, into the red ones. Same thing with the corals. I don't know. Maybe it's just a nitpick thing. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not a fool who converted. I have my currency. I'm ready to go.
And then the dev said nope, and even saying no is fine. What's not fine is telling us 8 days before the collab goes live. I think that if they told us 2-3 months ago, some people would have been able to get some characters that would have been great for their account. Some Lene.
You see what exactly my point.
But they've been saving those gold summons because they thought they could use it. So giving us a little bit more of a heads up would have been a lot better. A lot of people already thought we were going to get exclusive.
And then my thing is like, right? Sorry for pausing a lot, right? But Rebecca's free. From what I understand, Lucy and Rebecca are on the same team. That's 2 out of 3 characters on the team. The last one is probably Shorekeeper, because what team is Shorekeeper not on? You get what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where it's like, hey.
but actually knowing is a whole different thing, especially on such short notice. Now, the next thing is also really messed up in my personal opinion, and once again, these things in the ugly, I don't really see how you can defend them.
Who's complaining about Rebecca being free?
The fact that pity doesn't transfer.
Let me read this. I never see this. Dreaming Upon the Moon is a collab resonator convene. Sorry if I can't read. I'm stupid as hell, y'all. Anyways, event of the At Dream's Edge collab campaign. The guaranteed count is shared only among the collab resonator convey. Event banners under the same collab campaign, it resets once a 5-star resonator is obtained. So there is no conversion. But what did he want it to go over to? Like, did you want it that, like, your pity on the like, let's say I did 5 multis on what's her name? Denia's banner. Let's say I did 5 multis on Denia's banner, and I was 3 multis away from a 5-star. Did you guys want that to convert to the collab banner? Is that what he's getting at here? Is that why people are complaining? I think that makes sense, but I don't know. The way some of you guys are acting is like, no. So what's going on? I don't know. Maybe I'm not understanding. What's the problem with this? Kind of. That's 2 different answers. It's a new pity. Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, did you guys want, let's say you had 5 multis already done on Daniel's banner and you were 3 multis away from a 5-star. No matter what banner you summoned on, you were 3 multis away from a 5-star character. Did you guys want it that if you did those 3 multis on this banner, you would guarantee get a 5-star on this banner within the 3 multis instead of having to do the 8? No, pity shouldn't carry over. No, I want it like Nikke, to be honest. Why did they even make it a new pity? I don't know. I'm new to the community. I'm asking questions. Y'all acting like I've been here all this time. I don't know.
I get it, but also kind of anti-player friendly. Once again, I understand why your pity doesn't transfer. They're trying to milk us, yada, yada, yada. But it's also kind of messed up, right? Because let's say you go all the way to pity and you somehow get a Verena, bro. You get a goddamn Verena, right? And then you continue summoning and then the patch ends and you were like 10 pulls away from getting to pity, to guaranteed pity again. Guess what? All that just disappeared. It doesn't transfer over to another limited banner. It's just gone. And that is absolutely atrocious. I think they should have never done that. And when I look at the banner as a whole, while it has good things, well, the character.
Wait. Question. Does it just disappear, or would it, like, the pity transfer over to another collab? So let's say, like, in a year from now, we get a collab with freaking How I Got Reincarnated into I don't know, a 8th grader, right? Since I don't know why I just see the anime like that on my Crunchyroll, but like, would it convert over?
Look past the part where the banner is structured in such a way to milk us as much as possible, to generate FOMO, to make sure that people ideally spend money. And I mean, once again, it's a business. This is what they do.
No info about other collabs, so probably not. Okay.
But I do think it's kind of messed up. And the last thing that I'll throw in here, even though it was in the bad, is the fact that we have separate.
So I can't hear you right now, saying so. My headphones died. Jen, my headphones. I don't know what he's saying right now.
Really busy, still taking care of my dog.
They're back.
Is the fact that it seems, not spreading misinformation, correct me if I'm wrong, that people are saying that we get less coral when we summon on this banner, making it even harder to get the things from the coral shop. Now, I could be wrong, but that's the word on the street, and that's pretty much it for the ugly.
What street? The street of Night Cities?
How I put this video, whether I was very fair, you know, pointing out the things that I consider bad and also pointing out the things that I consider good, there is always going to be some people, regardless whether they watch the video or not, they're going to be in my comments calling me either a Kuro bot because I didn't condemn the game, or they're going to be calling me X game and a shill. So they're going to be saying Hoyo shill, Arknight shill, simply because I said anything negative towards an aspect of the game. And
I will say, chap, I've experienced that firsthand. I've made one reaction video to the story and they all said I was a Kuro shield because I overly glazed the game. And I don't think what I did was overly glazing. I am sorry. I will say it till I die. If you could tell me you played Wuthering Waves and then you compare to any other gacha game and tell me that gacha game is better, then I think you're lying. You could tell me your favorite game is Honkai Star Rail. You could tell me your favorite game is Arknights. You can tell me your favorite game is Genshin Impact. That's fine. But if we went info for info, fact for fact, it all comes down to preference. So what am I even talking about? Continue with the video.
I just want to tell y'all this, bro. Don't be like either of those two people.
Don't be like me.
Enjoy this game.
Enjoy your game.
Characters you want. Beat the
Don't be like me.
Then at the end of the
day, because it don't matter.
Another one.
It's a preference.
Go out and touch some grass, bro. There is going to be great games now, but believe me, there's going to be even better games in the future. So stop treating these games like they're your real waifu, like you got in that body pillow. Stop doing that, guys. Right? Stop being tribalistic. Stop being a suck off to all these devs and just have fun. And that's it, bro. If you see some dude online being tribalistic, just post a meme making fun of them. Like, haha, this is bait or some shit. But that's going to be it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below regarding this whole Cyberpunk X Wuthering Waves collab. Overall, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to pulling, but I think they could have done better. Now I'm going to leave you all with a bunch of pictures from a bunch of tweets from people on the internet and how they feel about the collab. Peace.
Hypocrisy. Before the live stream, all I need is Night City map and Atom Smasher boss and my life is yours. Kuro gives Night City Atom Smasher boss. After live stream, Rue is greedy. PGR, X DMC, and Honkai Star X Wait were better. What matters more, content or gotcha? Chat, what matters more, content or gotcha? I'm asking you guys. I want to know. Right now, everybody in this chat, I want you to either say content or gotcha. I want to know. Let's find out. What matters more to you guys with this collab? Content or gotcha? Content. It's a gotcha game, no? Touche. Content. Gotcha is worthless without content. Kind of both for me. Content for sure. Lucy, man, Lucy. Chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm here for everything. As much as I just told you guys one of the two, for me, I have to say both. Because if this game didn't have Lucy and Rebecca, I mean, it's content. Let's just say content.
You know, Night City.
I feel like every live stream, the Wu community just turns into the most ungrateful and annoying people ever. I've played many games and I don't like, and I don't think I've ever seen a collab with this much passion and attention to detail, but everyone is talking about the gotcha having gotcha.
Was never really home. Just somewhere I lived for a while.
I don't know what people wanted. I really don't, because all these tweets are just so different. Like, I don't know what people wanted. And I don't care what people wanted. I care about what I wanted. I wanted Lucy. I wanted Rebecca. And I wanted the collab to feel like a freaking collab. And I'm not going to lie, they executed all of that perfectly. I think this collab is going to feel like a real collab. I'm happy. There's nothing more to it. I'm sorry. I'm not going to complain about the freaking converting. I got my currency. I don't even care to indulge in all these tweets, bro. Let's wrap up this video. Let me know what you guys think, right? I don't care at the end of the day. I care about what I want, and what I want is what I've gotten. So I'm happy. If you're not happy, you can go play something else, right? And it's not one of those things where, like, I don't want people to, like, feel like that's, like, what I just said, Loki might be chilling. If you're not happy, go play something else. I feel like if you're not happy, you can voice your concerns, but make it valid. You gotta make it a valid reason. You gotta make, we don't condone this. What, right where my thumb is? This comment right here, that's not me. So don't come after me in the comments when y'all see this. This right here, don't come after me in the comments. Don't come after me in the comments. Don't come after me. That right is, hold on, right there. Hey, don't come for me. That ain't got nothing to do with me, y'all. Because y'all always take everything other people say and put it on my ass. Don't put it. That's not me. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I care for what I want and I got what I want. So I don't care what you guys are crying about. That's just how I think everybody should feel. If you're not happy, you're not happy. If you're happy, you're happy. You should not care what other people want when it comes to your account. That's a mic drop right there. Subscribe and like, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Now, let's go play Woowa, y'all. Let's go play Woowa. That was a beautiful mic drop. I think. I hope. I hope. I wish people understood that more. My guy needs to make a Discord server. The Renacita finale? I don't know. Boy preaching today? I just think it's common sense. Why are you complaining about other people? Like, you know what I'm saying? If I have the currency and I didn't convert it over, why am I gonna sit there and cry about other people who converted it? Do I care? No. I'm sorry, but I don't. Chat, why would I care about somebody else converting their currency? It got nothing to do with me. At the end, you pulling Lucy doesn't affect me. Me pulling Lucy doesn't affect you. Why would I care? Empathy? Maybe. Do I feel bad that the people who spent their currency, like, kind of like lost out on something for this banner? Yes, I do. I'm not gonna call them idiots. I'm not gonna call them fools like everybody else is doing. But I'm not gonna make post after post trying to make a change. Cause like, what are we talking about? It's already set in stone. What do you guys want them to do? The collab is happening in a week, y'all. I don't know what you want them to do. Everything is set in stone. What do you want them to do? You get what I'm saying? It's one of those things where it's like, what do you want them to do? It's already set in stone. It's a week. I wish I could have done something, y'all. I really do, but it's a week. Collab's in a week, bro. Anyways, we're here on Woowa. Lower this a little bit. That's her idol animation? Anyways. It's one of those things, chat, where just let it go. How far did you get? I want to buy this, chat. It's only $5 and I get a multi out of it. When I get to level 20, I get a multi out of it. So I got to do these missions. Like, look, it's all set in stone. It's all set in stone, y'all. It's all set in stone. Nothing more we can do about it. As for my currency, just in case anybody wanted to play. Don't play. Don't play, chat. Don't play. Don't play, chat. Loot bar. I did a loot bar. I saved my money, y'all. Mind you, I've been winning all my parlays. Like, literally, I've been winning all my parlays. So, hey. All right, let's tap into the story. I am here, chat. This is where I'm at. We just finished the other story. This is where I'm at. It says, even when divided, remained silent. Or divinity remained silent. I don't know if that's peak. Lupa time. I've already met Lupa. I've met Lupa, I've met Augusta, and I've met Luno. We just finished the fight of the gauntlet battle. I've fought Arsinosa. We're still looking for Cardathea. Chat, don't play. I've been past where you guys think I'm at. The last character I've met was Luno. She's the priest or the magistry or whatever. Luno, I don't know how to say her name, bro. I mean, they say it one time. Anyways, let's chat. Am I recording all of this though? Am I recording all of this? Yes or no? I need to order food as well. Okay, I'm not gonna record all of it, but when it gets to a peak moment, like you guys did last time, just clip it from stream. Yeah, I will do that. Cause Amazing hooked me up with some clipping thing. It's actually proper. Yeah, I'll clip it from stream. But like when it gets to like a good part, just tell me to record, okay? Anyways, let's tap in. Track. Yeah, so I'm already done all this. Let's go. Let's get it. Ah! Chat, you guys, hey, I know I did a little bit of the story over the weekend, but I decided not to push more because a lot of you guys want to witness this live. So W-mans, I've been saving my story for you guys, bro. I've been saving my story for you guys. I hope my Wi-Fi doesn't cut out. I'm gonna order food again today as well because I didn't eat. I mean, I ate a little bit, but not enough to fill me up for the next couple of hours. So, what time is it? I'll order food in a little bit.
You've come, warrior.
Arsinosa?
The mighty guardian, Zxous Arsinosa, is not the kind of echo too warm to crowds.
I have this echo, by the way.
The lioness favors the strong, the unyielding, and the battle.
I have to fight her for my Cardathea stuff.
She deems worthy will find her arms welcoming. But she is still an echo and can't talk.
These sounds.
Big woman indeed. Oh?
What is it? Did you feel something just now?
I only heard strange sounds.
What's your ranking of waifus that Lupa break into your top 5?
Just look toward.
The Veil of Glory.
Furlova, oh no, I'll rank it. I'll rank it for you guys. Cantarella's 1, Furlova's 2, Cardathea's definitely 3. Lupa might be 4. She's actually hot as hell. And then Loki Augusta. I actually think she's hot as hell. I didn't know she was that fine.
It's where all heroes.
Augusta's so fine, she's actually crazy. She's actually so hot to me.
But on the long path of hunting, many died with their bodies missing.
Ooh, Shorekeeper.
Only their weapons returned.
Shorekeeper's in there too. Damn. I have Shorekeeper at 4, Lupa 5 then. I have Shorekeeper 4, Lupa 5. Shorekeeper's definitely like, that's a wife to me. Shorekeeper, after Cantarella, if I had to marry, it would be her.
To touch such weapons is a rite of great importance for those who claim.
You finished? No, I just met them.
And received the lioness.
Like they didn't really do it. Okay. Chat, the last thing I remember is wait. I'll tell you guys what I remember last.
Source of strength for Septimontians.
The last thing I remember is Augusta banished Julia out the lands. And that's the last time I seen them, after they like kind of congratulated me and Lupa for winning the gauntlet. That's the last thing. And then they just left and I've never seen them since. Oh, I met Mia as well. Mia, right? I met her. Mia, whatever. The old gauntlet girl winner, whatever. I met her.
Before meeting Wuthering, when I touched the echo in
and I met Wuthering as well.
I felt a layered and distinct frequency. It was like what Abby described on our journey to Septimont. But the source eluded me at the time. But now, I found it. The source of that power lies in the Veil of Glory. The closer the lioness gets to it, the clearer it becomes.
Galbrinia, I've not met her.
Shall we go together?
I don't remember no
I'm not sure if rituals will interest
I don't know.
you, but
you might uncover something useful, no?
I'm keen to find out. When I arrived at Septimont, wasn't that fire? I think Septimont is the coolest so far.
Let's head out.
I think Septimont's even cooler than Raguna. I think everything here so far is cooler than Raguna.
What is it?
Nothing.
Well, maybe not, because Cantarella, like, the Raguna's different, but...
Just a dizzy spell. Overexcitement after the win. Or something. Anyway, it's no matter. Let's continue.
I low-key shipped the MC and Lupa. There, we're here. Flames of Heart, we're starting the next act. Let's go.
These days have been a feast.
And I built on my Lupa a little bit. She's still weak, but she can fight now. So, as you guys noticed, my team is not Lupa, Cardathea, this girl, and Shorekeeper. What's her name? Chicona?
Nice.
Giona? I don't remember.
Strange. Why are so many appearing all at
Oh! Hold on!
lackluster? With me! Glory is upon us! What now? Huh?
Wait, let me get her ult. Let me get her ult. Let me get her ult.
I smell fear.
Oh my god!
Or nothing. With me. I thought tacit discords
No.
didn't usually appear around the border mountains.
These tacit discords didn't gather from the surroundings. It's more like they.
Oh, cinema. There's Mia.
You are from my homeland.
That girl just now. That was Mia. The closer to the Veil of Glory, the more the normal world and the anomaly overlap. Whatever lies ahead must be the key to all of this. I need to.
Who
rethink
on your
everything.
phone?
Septimont, Lupa, Cardathea, Mia, the Lioness of Glory. All of it. Cardathea arrived in Septimont alone, not waiting for me or attempting contact. Something must have happened to prevent her. If something
Does
cut
Rover
her off,
ever shower?
aside from the Fraxidus, it could have only been the
Rover, you
Thenodian,
stink.
which should be dead.
Yeah, I gotta put oil in my hair. I forgot to.
Septimont holds no faith in the Sentinel, and the Thenodian was never able to establish influence here. Well, maybe it's not that simple. The Thenodian controls the minds of its followers through their faith. Mia is a Ragunese, and likely a follower of the Order of the Deep. If the Veil of Glory is an important rite for champions, perhaps Mia went there. And it was there she vanished. Her hysterics, hallucinations, and loss of control in the arena were signs of the Thenodian's corruption. Verlova once said, "The closer one stands to the protagonist, the greater their influence over the tale."
W wife? Second wife?
In this great Aegon, Lupa is the protagonist. Years ago, it was Mia. Now, I'm seeing Mia's image flicker in and out throughout this journey. If the Mia I see is under the Thenodian's control, Does that mean securing the protagonist role is key to its plan? When I first met Lupa, I sensed what felt like Cardathia's frequency on her. Later, I also felt the Thenodian's presence. Did they cross paths? If Cardathia is part of the story, the likelihood is high. Could Lupa have forgotten? Did they meet without realizing it? Or is she lying and already under the Thenodian's influence? Was Frolova telling the truth by saying Lupa would bring forth the dark tide? Or is she just another one of its victims?
Would Frolova really get played? I don't think so.
Hey! Is something wrong?
I love the way they all talk, by the way.
Or
Just
something
I
you wanna
love
say?
the way they all talk. Trust her. Speak your mind. Doubt her. Tell nothing. Nah, let's trust her.
I'm sorry. I don't recall crossing paths with Cardathia, but you could be right. I may have and just forgotten about it. These past days, there have been moments when I feel lost, forgetting what I was doing a heartbeat ago. I don't know if it's the Thenodian's work, but if something is wrong and it's trying to twist
Chat,
my
I
mind,
know this might sound crazy, but how do people remember that they forgot stuff? Do you get what I'm saying? How do you remember that you forgot about something, but forgot what you remembered? Bro, I don't know. Like, if I remembered that I forgot something, wouldn't I also remember what I forgot?
Call
Hold on.
you, my fellow warrior.
Did I just break like the eighth wall? I think I'm asking the right questions here, y'all.
Protect my honor and my dignity.
I think I'm asking the right questions. If I remembered that I forgot something, why wouldn't I remember what I forgot?
I've heard the Septimont saying,
I'm asking the right questions, y'all. If they take me out tomorrow, you know why.
sometimes living takes more courage than dying.
They don't want you to figure it out. Like that Scooby-Doo meme. Why do you always remember?
That'll do just fine.
Yo, I love this chair.
I trust you, warrior. Just as you trust me.
It doesn't matter if the story's end is already written or yet to unfold. I'll trust my own judgment to guide where it must go.
Do you have ADHD? Maybe. God, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not diagnosed. To be fair, I don't go to the doctors, but like the stuff of what ADHD is, or at least what I know, it does definitely match my record, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I hit.
Bro, look at the gameplay of this girl, bro. It's crazy.
I smell fear.
Nah, I want to use her.
Revealed at last. Vexing malice.
I'll be going for her weapon, guaranteed.
Sounding the death knell.
Oh my god.
Furious tides. Split the heavens.
Oh my god, it's so nasty, bro. She's literally just deleting stuff, bro. Actually, like, she might be craziest ult in the game.
Blades, spears, and halberd embedded.
Oh. Reach on your hand, your fingertip brushes against the rusted steel and quite sour voices hums from, okay. No one knew why she thought the battlefield, but only to escape another. You'll witness a cinema soon. Just let me know when to record, y'all. I like when the ult, like the everything just goes gray. Stretching out your hand and your fingertip brush against the rusted sword seal, a deep, solemn voice hums from the spear's shaft. Did I just read this? She got power crept by who? Who's the best character in Wuwa, y'all? Nobody's ever told me that, I don't think. Like, account-wise, who's the best character in the game? Who is Amy? Amet? So what's the best team in Wuwa? Who did this blade belong to?
This is Hercules' sword.
Oh, I know that
You
name.
remember the waters of the upper city, right? You were looking for Cartathea. Hercules was the one that the statue was based on. Ages ago, the dark tide bore down on Raganesi. And Septimont didn't escape.
Chad, if I started Wuwa today,
Hercules was
I'm a
the
new
son
player.
before back then,
What character
and
would
he
you
led
tell me
our
is the
warriors
most
to
valuable
face
for my
the Tacit
account?
Discords. He died in that cursed tide. His strength worn down to nothing. His sword was corrupted, but his followers still risked their lives to bring it back. In this land, intense emotions easily blend with other forces. The Lioness of Glory was born from the fiery passions of heroes.
So that Line A high school girl is actually tough? Like I'm supposed to summon for her when she comes out?
Back then, this sword was growing more sinister due to the corruption.
Like my next, after this collab, my next summon target is Cantarella, no question.
But all these years later, it has become a memento of a hero.
After I get Cantarella, then we could start talking about meta, but there's no way I could keep playing without my wife. That doesn't make any sense.
I feel something strong and pulsing in the direction the blade is pointing.
Furlova likely? I have Furlova.
It's coming from underground. Is it inside the mountain itself?
The frequency. It's the Sentinel Imperator. Just like Ragunan, Septimont.
I can't wait till I start grinding like these sets and stuff like that. That's what I'm like really excited for, surprisingly. Being able to grind these sets, fight these bosses, build my characters. Like I'm really excited for that. Oh! Here we go. It's time for me to get into work.
More Tacit Discord, just like last time.
For a split second, the world shifted. Just like
Is she an electric character? I just seen electric.
every time there's an overlap like this, the tidal blight appears. Well as tacit discords.
I'll end you with me. Let's start. Glory is upon us with me to victory.
Oh my god. Oh, I took damage?
Tidal blight. It's an outgrowth of the dark tide itself. Why is it suddenly appearing like this?
We'll clear it out first.
The best characters that are supports in the game, Verena, Shorekeeper, Line. I can't wait till I get that motorcycle. Y'all, Persona music is playing. I'm telling you, don't give me that motorcycle. How close am I to the motorcycle? Let me know. far from the motorcycle? Man. Quite far.
What's that sound? Come, we should check it out.
You get in. Do I get at the start at 3.0? So where am I right now? 2 point what? What number am I at? .4 part 2. So I got 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, 2.8, and I'm done.
Lupa?
Are you coming with me or are you not?
This doesn't feel like the first time I've been here.
Damn, you really been catching up?
Let's go.
Well, of course I've been catching up. I think my body, like, physically can't skip a story. With Wua. Like, that's how attached I am now. I physically, even if I wanted to skip, I couldn't. What the hell?
There's no mistaking it now. It's Imperator's frequency.
What? Wait, she runs fast. What the hell are you doing?
Thou carry the scent of Cardathea.
You want to go?
Not just knowledge. I'm still on the Sentinel's access too. Lupa's role in this story isn't yours!
Come here. Mind you, by now Lupa would have fallen in love with me.
Is that Contender Mia?
It's the Thenodian. Lupa, this is something only you can do.
Oh!
Tell me what I need to do.
Read the script. Adapt as required. I believe in you, warrior.
To lose our strength is the deepest fear of Septimontians. Pride hides the terror within. We fear no death, yet tremble before shame and failure. Did Domina Julia deceive me for this? I never got the chance to ask. The dark tide consumed all. Death took her, as it will take me.
Today as yesterday, we weave time beneath the tide. Swim, swim, wretched yet lovely fish. Dream deeply in my fiction. On the stage of a repeating tale, waiting for the day thou shalt consume the world.
Who the hell is talking? Is that the Chris guy? Cristoforo?
O righteous one, I shall depart without a word. The golden city in my childhood legend is swallowed by the abhorrent tide. I whisper to my fleeting companion. Pages will scatter. The quill will fall. This play shall be torn from its author's hands.
A wrong note in the shifting score. Oh, golden star full of mercy. Pray tell me, as past and present intertwine, what fate have you chosen?
I love her so bad.
Hesitate not, warrior. You are the protagonist I have chosen. Only you can shatter the script and jump to the next page. Right. For the nobility you seek. For it all.
So unfortunate Canterell had nothing to do with what's it called? A Septimont.
A dream? No. It couldn't. It's no dream. I'm not alone. The warrior put the hope of change in my hands. This feels good. Not standing there alone on the champion stage.
I have access to her story quest, yes. But what do you mean Canta who? Don't get banned about that girl. Don't get banned about Cantarella, bro. I'm trying to save you. None of these girls in this game can even step to Cantarella. Yes, that's my wife.
It's a realm of stories. The story of the great Aegon lasts only 3 days. Before Cartathea came here, I had wandered this same bloody story more times than I can count. The dark tide consumed Septimont, and that monstrous, the half-human, half-sea creature grows ever larger. Is this the Fraxidus plan?
Hey, Siri.
To feed it with Septimont's ruins?
I'll get food in a little bit, you guys.
Yes, this Sonoro is like a book of plays. Each world in the Sonoro is a story that keeps repeating, like sheets of paper, all overlapping with one another. New pages keep appearing, layering over the old, and the changes in one story bleed through to the next. After Cartathea's actions, Septimont, once destroyed by the dark tide, has begun to return to normal in the story where the warrior arrived. Cartathea saved me, changed my fate, and led me to the warrior, who stopped the Threnodian in the last story. So in this time, I haven't lost my memory.
Okay.
The warrior had delivered a powerful blow against the monster, and the energy supply from the central hub has been cut off. But that's not even its full form. I once searched for its true form with Cartathea. I remember now. What we seek lies in the lower city's waters. I won't let your trust be misplaced.
Okay. Where are we going, Wingray?
The old district of Septimont, submerged beneath the waters due to the dark tide. The dark tide looms over Septimont like a stubborn storm cloud. It's the warrior? No time to worry. I have to find the cause of all this, and quickly.
What you mean buffering?
In a past story, I came here with Cartothea.
Look at you. You can't go on much longer.
I feared as much. Then this is where we stop. Strange. I remember everything about Septimont, but I can't remember. I can't even remember my name.
It's Lupa.
You didn't forget. Someone stole your role in the story. Even your name on the placards in the arena would be unreadable. Your existence has been erased. Only by unmaking this story can it be reclaimed.
Too bad I won't last long enough to see that happen. I'm sorry, Cartothea. You saved me. But I can't help you in return.
When I was a child, long ago...
Here to correct a mistake in your title, Wuthering Waves? What's wrong with my title?
A city full of passion and life. People there drank deeply.
Oh.
Laughed loudly. Appreciated sculpture and lived for the hunt.
Thank you, bro.
Men and women feared nothing. They burned like fire, giving all their light and heat before fading. But when I arrived in Septimont, it had already been undone by dark hands. With the dark tide sweeping the streets, the city was nothing but an empty shell.
That's right. My city is beautiful. When the autumn wind blew through the golden flags and wind chimes, time seemed to slow.
The Leviathan. I will not give it the chance to make the people of Rinasita weep and bleed.
I will drag whoever orchestrated this tragedy out of the shadows.
Chat, when I say Carter Thea is my top 3, I mean this form. Freaking Fleur de Lis. How about that? Fleur de Lis. The other counter Carter Thea is cool, but I like Fleur de Lis more. Fleur de Lis. Did I say Fleur de Lis?
No. You said it yourself. This is your city. Some things only you can do. The monster leaving its trace in the dark tide. I can feel it. Its frequency is similar to my own. The Threnodian created me.
You don't like
to
the
be a
cute one?
resonator for
I
its
do, just not as much as I like Fleur de Lis.
The only one.
If Carter Thea didn't have this version of her, I wouldn't like her as much.
There is still much I don't know.
Like this character, this version of her plays a big part on why I like her.
Not. You
Big
have
part.
a certain specialness.
Part.
Once I sought to end it all. Someone stopped me. Even a life mocked by fate can break its curse. Whatever you seek to do, whether you're weak or strong, you must strive for it.
Yeah, y'all think I'm only here for the asses. I think she's pretty.
Person's help.
Think she look good. Think she's pretty.
I believe he will come here
And she can fight.
and reshape this twisted story.
Must be quite the person, eh? I wish I could meet him and see how he does it.
Then you will see for yourself. Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. What we can't do now, someone will carry forward later. If you want to save your city, then hold on. No matter the pain, no matter the doubts, you must keep going. Just like how you wandered Septimund before I came. Broken, yet determined to leave, to find help for the city. Jump to a new story and bring my message to that person.
All right, Godzilla. I'll try my best. First, tell me, what is that person's name?
And I'm a career boy for calling this peak, by the way. Damn, Lupa.
I'm close to that abnormal frequency. You're in the submerged aqueducts.
Oh, stop raining. What do you think about the story so far, broski? It's pretty proper.
The submerged
I low-key mess with it.
aqueducts.
Low-key, I
remember
heavy
reading
mess
about
with
them
it.
in the silver records. They
But
used
let
to
me
be
also
an
get food because I'm
underground
starving
waterway
and it's about to be 2
leading
o'clock.
But now, with the old district completely flooded,
I would cook, chat, but
we
if
could
I went to
only
cook, I'd be
access it
gone
if
for
we
like
drained the
30
water
minutes.
first.
What should I eat? I don't want McDonald's. That's nasty. It's not, but I don't want it.
After my role was erased,
Maybe some Popeyes.
Carter Thea must have found the half-human, half-sea creature and the Fraxidus. Like the warrior, she chose to remain on the closing of that page to give new stories a fighting chance. That's why I only regained my name after I met the warrior. During our journey,
What's the go-to Popeyes order? 8 nuggets and fries?
Tried to use Mia to steal my
Their
role.
nuggets are different, bro. Their nuggets are godlike. Maybe Burger King. It's really close.
Only
I need
I
something
can
that's
erase
close
it
to
from
me.
this story. Only I can prove that I'm real and it is
Chipotle's all the
fake.
way in downtown. You know how much money that would be? I'm not gonna eat that anyways.
What happened to the Mia who vanished in the Veil of Glory decades ago? After everything you went through, what did the city of Septimont mean to you?
And I'll get a drink as well, because why not? I mean, I have water, so I don't need a drink, but...
I remember the entrance to the underground waterway is in the old district's bell tower. Of course. The upkeep of these waters always falls under the Silver's jurisdiction.
The Silvers.
Maybe I can awaken the sleeping giant of glory. In Septimontian tradition, when it bears its blade and watches over the warriors leaving for the hunt, all gates and passages open. Many of the old routes are blocked, but I can try draining the water through the remaining ones. It's worth a try.
Okay, well, let me do this before I order any food.
Covered in tidal blight. It has even fused into the joints. I'll need to clear this if I want to get it moving.
Wendy's nuggets are fire.
To protect these waters, the stewards must have set up a platform with gladiator spears nearby. I'll activate the patrol unit, then grab a spear from the platform to clear out this blight.
Do you think Wuthering Waves will do a collab with Shift Up in the future? God, no. I don't think Shift Up would ever collab with another game. Well, Cyberpunk kind of is a game, but Edge Runners is an anime, not a game. Cyberpunk is a game, but Edge Runners is the anime. What was that? What's...
Can't just clear the head. To get it to lift its sword and open the gates, I need to clear the arms too.
What was that rock?
I hear cowering prey.
Level 72.
With me, Brian and the Spear Tip! Die, evil!
Oh my god! I blitzed this damn dragon.
I smell fear. Touch the fight! Together we howl! With me, to victory!
Yeah, but what characters from, like, if we were to get a Wuwa collab on Nikke, let's say, what characters would come from Wuwa?
Face me, coward!
Because they got a lot of waifus. Probably characters with a gun, maybe?
need to check for more patrol units nearby.
My apologies. Greet you. May applause greet you. Detected. Current location outside platform range. High risk of tacit discord threat. Maintain vigilance at all times. But why can Lupa run so fast? No other characters can do this so far, right? What the? Like, look, she just starts running.
Pray.
You think I'm worried about you, bro? You think I'm worried about you? Oh, you want to come into the arena? Pull up then. But you don't listen. But you don't listen. You think I'm worried about you? Where are you going? This is lockdown defense. This,
I smell fear. The fight is on!
and that's wraps. How do I get that? It's one of the most that lizard used to be a pain to me. The way it flies around if you don't kill it quick enough. It's one of the most annoying echoes to deal with. Are they gonna drain the water or? Oh.
The water is drained. Time to head to the bell tower.
Where's the bell
monster
tower?
is hiding in the depths of the aqueducts.
I didn't order my food yet, by the way. There's a buy one get one free at Burger King, but for what? Oh, for a chicken sandwich. I'm good. Let me just order my food already so I can get out of here. Loki Wendy's does sound good, but I just need something to eat. It doesn't really matter what it is. And it's ordered.
Just this gate standing between me and the heart of the aqueducts. It won't open. I'll have to find another
No need
route.
to dash. She gets faster that way.
Huh?
Yeah, I know.
The copper mirror is calling. The warrior used it to see the past. I wonder if there's anything of that here.
Oh. Look at this rat.
I've already pulled that body from the sea.
Excellent, Domina Julia. Keeping one's word is the foundation of any solid partnership. I know. Septimon's current effort doesn't quite...
So will Cristoforo ever be a playable character? Because he seems like he'd be a playable character. I'm assuming whenever they decide to release Scar from jail or they get Scar, that's when Scar would be a playable character. That's what I'm assuming, because he's still in jail through all of this.
With someone as clever and calculated as you at the helm.
So I don't think it's like a never say never thing to Scar.
I do not work with you for our sake. I do this for Septimont. Some of us have forgotten the terror of life adrift at sea. To survive the tide, one must make the right choices. We'll speak of other matters later. But tell me, why would you want a dead woman who fell into the sea?
Dead woman? Ah, you mean Mia? Indeed, she is the very heart of the unit I spoke of. The one we intend to build deep within these underground...
But he looks like he could be playable.
Alive or dead, her body holds the information we need. The Fraxidus's experiments here will continue for some time. In the meantime, covering up this little laboratory's existence will require your assistance, madam.
The heart? That weakling's resonance abilities were meager at best. Her performance in the arena was nothing special. If it weren't for those incompetent fools in the Senate using her as a puppet to shift the attention and anger of the masses, she wouldn't even have made it to the finals.
Do not be upset, my dear Domina. You're absolutely right. The girl is so feeble she can't resist her creator's will in the slightest.
Okay.
Winning the Grand Aegon was precisely what brought the shadow of death upon her. Luck and misfortune, nobility and lowliness, weakness and strength. A person's nature is like two sides of a coin. And I've always found beauty in inevitable tragedies.
He looks way too similar to what NPC and unplayable character.
So Mia has been dead all this time. She didn't leave Septimont when she vanished. The sea took her.
I mean, I kind of figured that out.
I'll end you! With me, to victory! Die, evil!
Where's her clothes? Oh, she got a little transformation? Low-key spoiler?
Lackluster! Riot at the theater! Please, Bill! With me! Together we howl!
Stop that weak shit. Her laugh is sickening.
This place has the Fraxidus written all over it. Without the Silvers keeping the place hidden, they wouldn't have dared. The irony. A Septimontian aiding the enemy to build their den in the heart of our city. Even the impregnable Griffon's fortress crumbles from within.
Using card and fist. Imagine Scar's a pistol.
You've seen the experimental unit.
I think they clearly just give pistols to people who have nothing else they could do. Cause Lucy and Rebecca,
If not for the sword embedded in
like
the chest,
Rebecca, I guess she has a gun, but Lucy, she's like more of a daggers girl than a pistol.
Indeed. Decades have passed, yet Mia remains as she was when first pulled from the sea. Her data has been invaluable. As the Threnodian's failed resonator, this specimen is in its own way remarkable. You know, it wasn't so long ago that the rover intervened and Cartathea broke free from that tower.
Maybe, less likely though.
I discovered.
I think he's gonna be whatever weapon
within Mia was reawakened.
Frolova is, whatever that weapon is, probably gonna be that.
Sounds as though you found new inspiration.
Yes. Septimont will host the Great Aegon soon. I've come up with a rather intriguing idea. Before her death, Mia also attended the tournament. I'll use that as the fictitious anchor to craft a play to rewrite reality itself. I've already discussed terms with it and reached a modest agreement.
This guy's so
You
fake.
spoke with the Threnodian. Has Leviathan already awakened?
Only a fragment of it remains. A weakened, cunning shard, desperate to grow stronger.
Was good, cutie?
I'll fashion a story for
and nothing
this
much.
creature, enabling it to fulfill what it once sought.
I got a muffin head, bro.
To have the dark tides
Ain't
swallow
nothing cute about a
Septimont
muffin head.
whole.
But I appreciate it, though. Thank you.
Use Mia to find Septimont's
Thank you very
central
much.
hub in order to corrupt the beacon system.
Look at my
Even if met
wife,
with
though.
failure, it would control the champion's mind.
Low-key,
to
give Frolova a
infiltrate
summer
cities
skin.
like
It's
Angelos.
summertime.
Oh well, it all failed in the end. In the face of her futility to resist corruption, that girl chose death. She drove a sword into her heart and leapt into the sea before choking on her own blood.
Oh,
Fascinating, isn't it?
I guess.
Faced with the same predicament, strength and weakness still make a difference. The Blessed Maiden single-handedly thwarted the Threnodian's designs in Raguna, but this poor soul had no choice but to take her own life. A death so theatrical, so saturated with sorrow. How poetic. How beautifully tragic.
I don't care for your taste, Christopher.
Christopher.
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Oh, such an impatient reader, Frolova. This play is nothing more than an amplifier designed to nurture the Threnodian's lingering power. Once it grows large enough, I'll overlay the Sonoro onto reality. All that's needed is for Domina Julia to select the right champion. Swapping out the protagonist is hardly a challenge. Once the sea creature grows within the cradle I forged from the dark tide, the hymn of journeying paradise will spread from Septimont across Renacita. Really, compared to those Septimontians who've long forgotten Mia, the story I've written for her is far more thrilling. Don't you agree?
First off, chat, this guy is crazy in the head. That's one. Two, you know how crazy it gotta be to write a story? Like, whoever wrote the story, you gotta realize they have to create a story out of their own imagination and make sure the story lines up with whatever they came up with in the past. And I feel like, I know it has nothing to do with what's going on, but it's like, damn, what level is your brain at to keep a story going like this?
And what if it fails?
Then so be it. You know, Frolova, stories are but mankind's attempt to imagine and rehearse.
They just use ChatGPT and not for this game. I don't
If
think
this
so.
play proves Rover worthy of becoming the protagonist of my story, if they pass their trial by fire, then isn't that a victory as well?
I guess, yeah. But we're not joining your side, though. I know they all want me. I'm the legendary guy. I'm so godlike. I'm like the MC.
To treat Septimont like a plaything. Unforgivable. What is so poetic or romantic about a story where someone is driven to death?
Get mad, Lupa.
I hear cowering.
With me! The fight is on!
Chat, I'm sorry. This character is actually so fun. Oh! She's aura farming!
With me! Ryan! At the spear tip! All or nothing! Together we howl!
I hear cowering prey.
With me! That's with me! To victory! Into the spotlight! Touch your fight!
Is that all?
Let's start!
There you go. A lot of Wuwa stories are from IRL novels retold in reimagination of Wuwa stories. Well, I guess so, but isn't that like kind of every story? Stop crying, Mia. Get it together. Lock in, girl. 23 minutes away from my house?
Still lingering, Mia. A fading reverberation that should have dissolved in the
What?
deep long ago.
Where are you going?
I'm so cold.
To claim the title. Was that not your unfulfilled wish?
I thought Mia was gonna be a playable character when I first seen her because she has the Tassin mark on her eye or whatever, but she looks too bland to be an actual playable character. Unless you get some type of transformation later on, they would not make no money selling a character looking like that.
Don't need this victory.
Probably because I didn't give the guy a tip.
But I do. Without a champion and the lion beast, I cannot touch the central hub left by Imperator. You, Cartafia, both my daughters, my very creations. Why this fruitless resistance? Has Septimont ever granted you kindness? They neither love you nor need you. Long have you been forgotten?
We were raised by them. You will never understand.
Yeah, a 4-star would work. A 4-star would work. She looks like a 4-star, but not a 5-star. Wait, who did Wuthering come out with?
Mia, you are simply too afraid to face their true nature. You choose to deceive yourself. You cannot admit that they used you and then cast you aside. You cannot accept that from the start you were insignificant.
No. Viper.
And was she the last 4-star?
My flowers.
Hush, it matters not. Your thoughts are of little consequence.
So how long has it been since this game had a 4-star character? Damn. So all these games just don't like 4-star characters for real. But I feel like that would be good for free-to-plays.
I burn him. The blood leaf I burn.
3,000. Yeah, I gotta get my currency up for this collab. Y'all keep playing.
Oh, I understand.
If only Lupa didn't have this damn tail. Her cheeks are yay. Let me just stop doing it for a day. I'm not a gooner, y'all.
I've always carried this shame. Shame for something I didn't choose. Shame for something that's just there.
I'm not seeing no trailers, you guys. Besides Cantarellas and Cardatheas.
I try to live free, and I do most days. But still, I see it. I see the pain in their faces. In the ones who fall behind, the ones who leave the field beaten, the ones who pin all their hopes on me.
You got a good team. You got a team good enough for 1,000 getaways? Gateways? What the hell is 1,000 gateways?
Should I have judged those who trampled the rules to survive? Or was I blind to my own arrogance?
Goodbye, Julia. It's like an endgame mode. Chad, the only team I have is the Cardathea team, bro.
No.
That's the only team.
I don't think like that anymore.
I think every other team I have is a bit too old for any new endgame. That's why for Lova I have.
The warrior is
But my thing
stronger
is,
than me,
shorekeeper's
no
on
doubt.
both of those
Treats everyone
teams,
the
so I
same.
need to get one.
He didn't choose to stand alone. Instead, he chose to trust me. Cardathea spent years trapped by the weight of everyone's expectations. Never stepped foot in Septimont before, but still sailed across the seas to be here.
Weekly challenge.
Mia,
Good rewards.
her resonance ability might be weak, but she never ran from a fight. She fought till her last breath. A heart isn't shaped by what it's born with or what it's been given. I've underestimated others, and I've underestimated myself too. But you, the arrogance, thinking you understand the darkness in people's hearts, but you don't have a single drop of life in you! Beautiful as ever. The Griffon's fortress. My city, Septimont. Built by the hands of the people. Not the Sentinel, and not the Threnodian.
Talk your talk.
Where there's light, there's always shadow. But people need light.
Oh
They'll
shoot!
chase it no matter
Goosebumps.
what. And they'll learn to live with the shadow.
Oh, this is crazy goosebumps. It's a lot too.
They were born and raised on these islands. They are daughters of Renasita. They belong to no gods but their own. Was it real? Was it mine? Was it worth it? Sometimes I feel like I've lived, stressed and pressed by the screen. All I know is my desire and my love won't fade. I'll set a fire, was it real?
Y'all seem to record. I don't know why, but y'all saying to record. I'm gonna trust you guys. Okay, I'm gonna trust y'all. What am I doing? Oh, okay.
Better to die than to be a puppet.
Okay. I'm recording.
Doesn't not scare me.
I'm recording. Right now, for anyone wondering, Lupa's rewriting her story.
Against the innocent. I will raise my sword against divinity.
Okay.
I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance.
I believe in you. Warrior.
Yeah, this game is actually fire. I don't know, I just like all the different like ways to kind of tell a story with Wuwa. Oh, that's not me moving anymore. Okay, let's see. What we got going on here? Lupa, talk your shit. Handle this 4-star. Damn lady of the sea. Oh no, that's Mia now. Nope, that's the lady of the sea. Oh.
I swear by the eternal sun, I will slay you!
No, 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 not like this. No, no, no. No, put me down. Wait. Come on, then. Come on, boy.
From past to present, nothing has changed.
What right do you have to judge the people of Renasita?
Help me out. Counter. Oh, I missed it. I think I just dodged there.
Look at you cowering in the
Ah!
incubator.
I got scared there. I need my stamina.
You will never understand what it takes to face
There we go.
the fear of death.
Okay, there we go.
With me.
Come on. Ah!
With me.
Oh my god! Let's stop this. Yup. Shut her down. Shut her down. Hold on, y'all. Shut her down. Shut her down. Come on, Lady of the Sea. Ari, no, sound me out. Oh my god, oh! But she's not taking no damage. What's going on? Oh my god. Not me, gang. Not me. Bro, where's the damage? Why is she not taking no damage? Why is she not taking...
Life is nothing more than a scream between life and death.
Oh? What the hell we got going on here? Oh, E. Okay. Let's do it. I'm with it. Oh my god. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Oh my god. I'm about to die. Come on. Ah! Cook up. Cook up. Cook up.
Greatness has no summit, and victory is never the final word.
Hurrah!
Pitiful! Cry! Race to the finish! To face death with the crown of glory! Fight my will! Let this light burn in all its fury! There is something no one can take from me. Are the bruises there is no greater joy in this world.
What a shame. Seems the play I've written isn't well received.
Score! Wait, we got it back! We got it back!
What if
Credit there, don't!
Oh, dear madam. Let's leave some mystery for the next chapter, shall we?
There is something no one can take from me. All the bruises I have just believe it's a solution to my dozen deepest fears. Glory's not all about winning, but blazing to me last
Hold on, Skies, you're back? Bro, why are you not playable then? What's going on? What's going on? Is there more? Oh.
It's real! Both of you are safe.
The Threnodian's frequency is gone. Well done, Lupa.
you found the righteous one and safeguarded Septimont? It's like something out of A Knight's Tale. No, wait, Gladiator's Tale?
Finally!
Oh, finally! I can stick my head out. Rover, are you okay?
I'm fine, Abby. What happened to you earlier?
Wait, we're already in Septimon?
Abby, you've been gone too long. Too long.
I was just talking to you, and then boom! It felt like something just covered me. First it messed with my frequency, then I just passed out. Wait, Carthea? And a girl I don't know?
You're lively. Your echo's more boisterous than a Tadar.
What happened while I was out?
Too much.
I think it's time we compare notes. Let's fill in this story's blanks, shall we?
Oh? Okay. Well, this is interesting because Spider-Man meme. What's going on here? What? What's going on here? Wait, that looks better. Or maybe this? No, this looks better. But this looks crazy because there's two of us here. Exchange information. Let's do it with Carthea. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Chat, do I stop the recording? Is that it? Is that it?
I sensed the Threnodian's power here in
Is that it?
I immediately
Or is there more cinema? Let me know.
It was quite sudden. I slipped through the smallest of cracks to enter this Sonoron, which severed my contact with the outside world. I found Luna in the city. She had lost her role.
GG. All I could tell you guys, with everything you see from this game, my opinion is not gonna change. It's the greatest gacha game ever created. Nothing has been more impactful. Impactful is crazy. Nothing is better than this, bro. Sorry. Ain't nothing. And then you can change my... Bro, where's my food, bro? Where's my food, bro? Where's my food?
We traveled together for a time and discovered the architects of the destruction, the Fraxidus playwright Cristoforo and the Threnodian. Sadly, the playwright did eventually erase Lupus' existence. As for me, I descended into the submerged aqueducts where I found the Threnodian. It had inhabited Nia's remains and was hiding within an experimental unit. Unfortunately, I was unable to eliminate it entirely. It evaded me, slipping into hiding. I reasoned that you would sense the anomaly and come to Septimont, so I sought to offer you my aid. I battled the playwright, and in doing so, stripped him of his ability to control the script. Afterward, he, along with the other Fraxidus overseers, fled from me. With that, the Sonoro began to collapse. It was then that we finally met. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
I actually care about this.
Apart from the playwright, I also encountered two other Fraxidus leaders. One, a woman with a bandaged eye. The other, a man with scars across his face.
Surely they must be for Lova and Scar. But how is Scar in Renacida?
Unfortunately, I never had the chance to confront either of them directly. I saw them only briefly before they disappeared. I'm not sure why they've gathered here in Septimont. We must prepare for whatever plans they have.
I have another question.
Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One? Lupa and I formed a few theories during our investigation, though they may not be entirely accurate. In this scenario, where stories manifest as reality, roles define the identities of those within it. To lose your role is to lose both your name and memory. In truth, Mia has long since passed and does not truly exist here. It was Lupa, not Mia, who won the 3-day Aegon. I suspect the stories created by the playwright cannot stray too far from their original frameworks.
Okay.
The limitation of his resonance ability. This is why he erased Lupa's name, swapping her and Mia's identities. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
I mean, we might as well learn about the
The
naughtiness.
Veil of Glory was established by the Sentinel, and it appears no one had ever entered it before. Activating it requires 2 key conditions. Victory, which grants the blessing bestowed by the Lioness of Glory through the Sentinel's mandate, and a trace of the Sentinel's frequency.
Okay.
The Threnodian set its sights on Mia for this very reason, which, in turn, brought its attention to Lupa. I struck a significant blow to the Threnodian within the story, but because I failed to prevent the corruption of the central hub earlier, it endured, drawing strength from that source.
Throughout this journey, I often saw the figures of Lupa and Mia overlap.
It seems the Threnodian was attempting to replace Lupa, hoping to use her to corrupt the hub, siphon its power, and ultimately destroy Renacita. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One? The Threnodian's frequency
That's
has
about
vanished
it.
from Septimont, but I fear this is far from over. There is something else. Perhaps due to the dark tide in the Sonoro, I can feel my balance shifting. The Threnodian's pull is growing stronger. Now that I think of it, this could very well be part of the Fraxidus' plan.
You need to head to the Black Shores, Cordelia. They've been dealing with the Thenodian for years. You should go there and run some tests. They'll know how to handle what's coming.
The Black Shores? Is that where you're from? If it's a place you trust, then I will go.
Okay. Wait, chat, question, real quick. Real quick. What the hell do I use this on? I don't know. I got this, but I don't know what to do. I don't know. I just don't know. Yes, but for like who? Because I have this already. I have this weapon already. I have this. But I don't have anything else. I own this, or you see, I already own one of these. I already own one of these. The rest are ass. The weapon
The power to split
look.
and merge matter.
The event that brought forth the dark tide.
I'll keep
It
it.
must have been my death. After that, the details of the story blur. It repeated so many times. It's hard to remember everything. All I remember is wandering the desolate city streets in a Septimont corrupted by the dark tide, unable to escape, until I met Cartathea. She saved me. But in that story, we couldn't fully resolve the source of the disaster. Then in another story, I encountered you, my fellow warrior. After we parted, I awoke in yet another story, in the Veil of Glory, where I finally
You have all
saw
signature
the
weapons, so it doesn't matter. That is true, y'all. I cannot summon for a 5-star without the only one I won't have is Shorekeepers, because y'all are saying she never reran before, which is just crazy. Are you guys sure she's never reran before? I could have sworn she reran before. I don't know.
I passed through those crumbling pages to find you. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back.
I mean, I kind of know about all this other stuff, though, I feel like. Maybe...
Many years ago, Mia cast herself into the sea to escape the Threnodians' control. But Domina Julia recovered her broken body from the depths and handed it over to the Fractsidus. For years, they subjected her remains to twisted experiments until the Threnodian's essence, still lingering within her, finally awakened. The Threnodian took control of Mia's corpse, turning it into a half-human, half-sea creature monstrosity. It formed an alliance with the Fractsidus. The last trace of Mia's reverberation was forced to be part of it, tortured and ravaged. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back. Cartathea saved me. The me who had lost her role and her memories. We wandered the abandoned city of Septimon and pieced together that the Fractsidus and the Threnodian were the true architects of the chaos. Yet in the end, my role was claimed by the Threnodian. My body disappeared before Cartathea's eyes. But before I was lost to oblivion, Cartathea gave me a sliver of her frequency. I think it was that frequency that unknowingly led to our path. Is there anything else you want to know?
No, because I already knew all of that.
Nothing back. My death. Well, I'll start from the very beginning. My journey to win the championship. I had failed to expose the family's match fixing. After being deceived by Domina Julia and winning the title on my own, my memories became a blur. I was probably under some form of control. The last thing I clearly remember was standing in the central hub in the Veil of Glory, pressing my spear into something that resembled a control panel. Then the dark tide began to surge. In the end, all of Septimon was swallowed by it. I'm not sure when all this started, or where the line between the reality I knew and the Sonora world created by the Fractsidus began to blur.
You don't really need Shorekeeper's signature weapon. Variation is better. Yeah, but I don't have that weapon, y'all.
I'll hold nothing. Oh, the script and the copper mirror you gave me. I'll return them to you now. It was a long story, but the ending turned out well. Though, thinking of Mia still upsets me. Her reverberations, trapped in that monstrous body.
Yeah, I know. I'm summoning for a weapon.
I can't imagine her suffering over the last 20 years.
When you defeated the Threnodian, you also set her free.
Yes. It was an honor to have that final battle with her. Thanks to you and Cartathea, I was able to rewrite the tragic ending of this story. Thank you, my fellow warrior, for believing in me.
You're welcome.
There's one more thing. We should return to the central hub in Septimon. I found something tied to you there. The power to split.
See, chat, look. I don't have her weapon. I don't have this weapon you guys are talking about. Oh, I do. It's on my Verena. Oh, I got a couple of them. Oh. My bad. Oh. And you got she's never reran. She's never reran before. That's what you guys are telling me. Take it off, Verena. She's off the list. What do you mean she's off the list? I use Verena.
The power to split.
I don't.
Merge matter.
Yep, you don't. Hey man, a man can wish. Oh, hold on, chat. My food's a minute away.
When Lupa vanished, I destroyed the experimental unit, pursued the Threnodian, and defeated the Lioness of Glory it controlled. Then, I came across this place. You remember how the Threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes? For the Sentinel, the information stolen was their very memories. For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Threnodian, they transferred some of their knowledge to the central hub in Septimont.
The knowledge they would later forget.
It was a secret, one the Threnodian should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping. Within it, I found a special frequency. A part of it felt like yours. I believe it's what the Sentinel left for you, so I took it. It seems like a clue. The true secret they left for you is not here, but in that direction.
Sorry, the music was too good. My food is here, so give me a second. My food is here. Give me a second. I don't trust David. All right, I'm back. Sorry, y'all. Anyways, what time is it there, Stray? I'm in my country, brother. It's It's 3 p.m. in my country.
You see, before I came
I'm in
to
Canada.
I passed by the city of Septimont. The arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, it's still the righteous one and Lupa.
Obviously, chat, I normally eat before my stream, so I don't have to order food. Don't think this is some type of like habit. I've been losing weight, so when I eat this food, I'm gonna be walking outside after. If you guys don't know, I'm gonna walk outside when I'm done eating this food, because yeah.
The Threnodians sought to use the Fraxis to regain power, but its true goal is the central hub. I believe it's due to this secret the Sentinel has hidden.
Direction. It leads to the hunting grounds. The blight cloud still lingers there. When the high tide comes, Septimontians hunt and cull the spawning tacit discords.
The dark tide connects everything. I cannot pinpoint where the Sentinel's message lies. I'm afraid you must go there yourself. But the worst of the storm has passed. Let's take a moment to rest. Lupa, will you be our tour guide? Show us the sights and glories of Septimont? I'd love to hear more about what you mentioned earlier. The wind blowing through golden flags and the sound of wind chimes.
Of course, it would be my honor. But before we go, there's something I need to do first.
All right. Do what you gotta do, gang. Who knew? Who knew Wu had such a good story, y'all? Who would have thought?
We travel through a silver veil.
What's with all the music? What's that?
It's Mia's sword. I went through a lot to bring it back. The monster is gone now. Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered, I wanted to return her weapon. This is where she gave her life. I can't say if she loved or hated Septimont more. But she once spoke of the bloodleaf viburnum. It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their supporters. So I think she would have wanted to rest here.
W. Lupa. I'm not gonna let you. I thought Lupa was a bad character. I thought she was a bad, like, a villain. The way you see her gameplay and stuff like that, I thought she was a villain, guaranteed.
Beautiful. Our city. The city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments. And all our hopes.
Big W. Big W. Big W. Okay, well. We only have an hour left anyways. And I don't think the next story is gonna finish in an hour. So, I'm gonna wrap up stream here. That's unfortunate. I would have never gotten food if I knew it was gonna be that, like, we're gonna end it right there. But I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. I'm gonna wrap up the stream here, and I'm not gonna do the story until tomorrow. So thank you to everybody who showed up. This is actually very, very good. I love this game, bro. If y'all couldn't tell, I absolutely love this game. But thanks to everybody who showed up here. If you're from Twitch or YouTube, thank you for showing up to the live stream. I love every single one of you guys. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Later. Peace. Goodbye.